Welcome back to my channel at The Movie Optimist, where I try and find the silver linings in even the worst of films. Today, while I was at work, a new trailer for Toy Story 5 dropped, and I have waited long and hard to come home and watch it here for the first time with all of you. With that being said, let's not waste any more time and get right into this trailer.
Karen Beverly to be your beloved bride.
Yeehaw! I now pronounce you husband and knife. Oh, poison the maid of honor!
Bonnie, there's a package for you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Hi there, I'm Lily Pad.
Okay.
Let's play.
Extinction! Not
I'm curious how they
again.
get Woody back, because he's not with them by the end of the fourth one.
Honey, screen time's over now.
Okay.
I want to talk to you, Device.
Please, call me Lily.
Me and the toys have been
I
working
love how
all
relevant
summer
this
to
is.
try and get Bonnie to make friends.
Yeah.
But then you had to ruin
Got
it.
it.
You're not even listening to me.
I'm always listening. See?
Now look here, me and the toys have been working all summer.
No, in Spanish.
Con los gemelos Jordan, al otro lado del
What?
edificio.
Yeah, I got dibs on behind the dresser.
Woody!
Jesse, hello?
Is it as bad out there for toys as they say it is?
We're finding more abandoned toys each day.
We're down! Tex invaded our house, too.
I don't know, Jesse. Toys are for play, but tech is for everything.
I'm losing Bonnie to this device.
Oh, he's on a mission.
Came here as fast as I could.
The Dark Knight returns.
It's called a poncho, Forky.
Someone needs a brown marker.
Halt! Who goes there? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I come in peace.
It's been too long.
Oh, that's so
What are you,
bittersweet.
some sort of old man toy?
What?
She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody.
Bonnie needs help from someone at least from the same century. So long, toys.
We're gonna need backup.
No way.
An army of buzzes, that's pretty cool.
She's getting away, Buzz!
Our mission on this planet is to make a child happy.
Bonnie still needs us. Come on, Bullseye!
Buzz, you stay here. I'm going with them.
You don't think I can do it?
No!
Nice poncho.
It's good to see them fighting again.
It sure is.
It feels so good to hear that song again. Alright guys, with that being over, I have a couple thoughts. Firstly, look, I was one of the people after Toy Story 3 where I was pretty upset when they announced Toy Story 4 because I just thought the ending of Toy Story 3 was so perfect. I was like, why are you gonna ruin it? Even though another one coming out doesn't ruin the ending of 3, I was still a little bitter about it, but then Toy Story 4 came out and totally blew me away. I don't think it was as good as Toy Story 3, but I thought it was a very good complement to the end of Toy Story 3 to kind of show what happens when toys go off into the distance because they don't need to be with their kids anymore. And I like that Woody got to kind of go and be free because up to that point, his whole life was dedicated to making sure his kid was happy, Andy was happy, or the little girl that they were with in Toy Story 3. And now it was finally time for Woody to go and be happy for himself. Then they announced a Toy Story 5 right when Bob Iger came back and they fired Bob Chapek because of the awful job he did running Disney. And he quickly announced a Toy Story 5, a Frozen 3, and a Zootopia 2. And I was like, I hope they don't rush this just because they're desperate for more billion-dollar movies because Toy Story 4 made $1 billion. And I need to stop getting in my head about stuff like this because every time I doubt them, they continue to just blow away all of my expectations because this feels so relevant and it feels like someone came to them and was like, we have an idea that we think would be perfect in the Toy Story world. Now, I just saw a movie called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die with Sam Rockwell about the dangers of social media taking over our youth's brains. And this kind of plays into that idea of like, kids don't play with toys anymore. They want all iPads now and video games. And, you know, back in the day, I would get on my bike and I would ride to my friend's house and we would go and play hooky, or we would go and play ding dong ditch. We'd play manhunt or freeze tag, or we'd go and ride our skateboards over 10 stairs trying to tray flip them. And you just don't see a lot of kids doing that anymore. And I am grateful that I was part of the era where technology was introduced because I love being able to do stuff like this. I know it seems a little hypocritical, me shaking my fist at technology while I'm talking to a camera for a video that I'm going to upload onto YouTube, but I was part of a generation that remembers what it's like to socialize and go out and put the phone down, put the video games down, and go out and do things like that. And today, like, I go to my friend's house and my kid's inside playing video games, and I'm like, why don't you go and hang out with your friends? And he's like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, I don't know, ride your bike. And he's like, yeah, that gets boring. And I'm like, I feel like you never see your friends. And he's like, I'm playing with my friends right now. And it's like, but it's not the same when you don't have that interaction in person. And I love that the idea of this movie, the villain of this movie, is the iPad, because the kid doesn't want to play with any of the toys anymore, and there's a fear of them going extinct. So they're asking Woody to come back and essentially save them. And seeing the reunion between him and Buzz, Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, they are such a great dynamic duo together. I think that this looks really relevant, and it plays into the fact that it is a very serious problem that we're having today, and it is a timeless tale. And I think that there's no better movie to try and warn kids about the dangers of playing too much video games, relying too much on social media, and not enough on socialization with other humans. I think that a lot of kids are going to show up to see this movie, and maybe it will do a good job at telling kids, like, hey, sometimes you should put down the iPad and go outside and play with your friends. That is the healthiest thing that you could do. And I'm really glad it's being told in a Toy Story movie, because maybe that'll get it across, as opposed to old men like me sitting on YouTube complaining about it. I think it looks great. I think it looks really heartwarming. I think that it has a great message behind it for both kids and adults to learn from, and I'm really excited to see how it does at the box office. I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm just excited to be back in this world. I grew up watching them. I'm an old man now watching them. I love these movies, and I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. But what say you guys? What do you guys think of this? Do you think it looks great, or do you think it looks like just a cash grab for Disney to try and get another billion-dollar project under them? Let's talk about it in the comments down below. And as always, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video. I don't know, and I'll catch you next time.